friends. Welcome back to the kitchen with me, and we're going to do another Monday together. A lovely quiet time this morning, my breakfast. I'm settling into this new routine. Mondays is kind of kitchen reset, meal planning. I brought you guys with me last week. If you missed that, you might want to go check it out. And I was supposed to do pantry organization and I forgot, so it's a good way for me to keep up on my pantry is every Monday, just as jars are coming in and out and stuff happens down there, just to organize it and clean it up, and then it's not like a big job like it has been for me for the last 10 years. So we just had breakfast. I already have the dishwasher fully loaded and going, and our dishwasher has been broken for a couple years now. I don't know if you guys can see this. We have to latch the door shut, but it still works. And I just push it back when it's done. So I'm gonna get these dishes washed, and then I think we'll go ahead and head downstairs and check out what we're gonna do for meals this week. I have a handful of things I have to carry down to the pantry in order to maintain it. A couple jars, empty jars, pumpkins, some herbs, and some vials, I'll call them, and a roll of painter's tape. So I can't hear you guys with me while I carry this down. So I'm going to carry some of it down as carefully as I can. And I'll come back and get you guys. More craft buckets here too. 1 second. Yikes. Okay. So down here is not only my pantry, our food, it's extra storage for things like toiletries, toothbrushes, you know, those kind of pantry staples. Back in the back room, lots of canning supplies and craft supplies. Some equipment for the kitchen like grinders, things like that. So it can get really messy fast because craft supplies coming up. And I just set it on the stairs to bring down with me the next time. But, okay, let's look. Okay, this is basically the pantry section and my table where I do my organization. And like these 3 boxes I need to put away. I emptied these boxes when I made all those jar mixes. So I need to go put those away. Be right back. So in my canning supplies section, I keep my boxes that I can then store my jars when they're clean. And one of you sweet, sweet, lovely people gave me the idea, because I struggle with this. I do. Jars. Jars after they're used. Definitely not ever getting put away. And I would end up with piles on this table, piles under the floor. because my system for storing is under those stairs, and that's basically the room that I have. And 4 Jars was so kind and sent us boxes of jars. I just don't have room to store those. I'm not sure still yet what I'm doing with those, but one of you, let me put this guy away. One of you gave me the idea to get out some of my boxes and set them on the table. And then when I bring jars down, put them in the right box. And so I've been doing that, and it's working. What is this, wide mouth pints? It's working. So when this gets full, I'll put it away underneath the stairs. So thank you, because I thought it was ingenious, as simple as it was. And now I'm going to put my pumpkins away. One of these, I think it's this one, which I think is a cross between a Geet, Okasaman, and a regular old pumpkin. Is going to be pumpkin pie this year. Part of pumpkin pie, because I still have some pumpkin on the shelf. So we'll put these down with the butternut squashes we brought in. And then we had to get in the cellar doors this weekend, so things got moved around. Boxes out of place, things out of place. Other things like puppy pads, little poop bags don't belong on the floor over there. I'm going to go put away. So this is kind of like that back section like I was talking about. Normally keep this whole shelf stocked with toilet paper. Getting kind of low. Garbage bags, cleaning supplies, peroxide, vitamins, just miscellaneous stuff. Soap. This whole bag is just extra toiletries, Q-tips, things like that. So I'll put the puppy pads down here. And the poop box bag. Todd's editing this, so he'll know where this stuff is too. That's nice. This is crafts, party supplies. You name it, kinds of things. Extra wine. This is not on my Monday list of things to do. I've got like decanters and extra vases over here, paint on the floor, play with the grandkids, just all kinds of craft stuff. So this is a special day project to come down here and organize this again. This is all holy basil. It would be nice to put it in a jar. I'm wondering if I already have a jar with some in it. I should come up, if you guys have an idea here, here's my next section of help, my herbs, things like that. I need a system, because right now if I'm out of something, I have to come down and just, normally I do a pretty good job when I put things away, like I put like things with like things, but they still, all those like things might be back here, and I have to pull things out and find them. So kind of need to work on something new for here. But while I'm over here, our first menu item of the week is spinach pie. So I'm going to bring up, I don't know how much we need. I'm going to bring up 3 pints of spinach. And we did have to store buy a couple things for that. So we have ricotta and crescent rolls, canned crescent rolls, I know. I could try to make them. I think it might be outside of my skill set right now. Maybe that's something I'll work on in the future, is teaching myself how to make croissant dough. But right now, we're just going to buy the canned ones. So let's head over to the freezer and get our meats out for the week. Meatloaf. Meatloaf will be like a 2.5-day meal for us, because we'll be able to eat 2 dinners and probably a lunch out of it. And what else did we say? Oh, probably our other tilapia, because that's the only other fish other than our salmon, which is, we still haven't processed, so it's frozen in big bags. So I don't want to pull that out. What's in here? Is the burger in here? No. Nothing's in here that I need. Oh, yes. Remember when we, did you guys see the video where we did some pull ahead prep for Thanksgiving? And I froze the cream of mushroom soup extra broth and like mushroom water. He wants gravy for the meatloaf, so we'll pull that up to make our gravy. Ah, cold. Oh, and last week, because I know I only typically on Mondays pull out enough food for like 3 meals, which usually includes like at least a day of leftovers. Last week we added chicken, so chicken thighs, and we did barbecue chicken thighs for the 4th protein of the week. So this week we've got our tilapia, and that turned out so good. I did like a panko crumb with, so I did the tilapia. I know a lot of you guys want to see kind of like the what's for dinners. I come back up again. It's just awkward for us right now to film it. I don't know why, it just is. Awkward in that it's just not part of our thought process. When it's dinner time, we just, usually we're looking at the watch and saying, oh, okay, it's time to cook, and not break out the camera and stuff. Maybe we'll get back there. But dried off the tilapia fillets, mayonnaise, a light coat of mayonnaise on it, and then I did like panko with Old Bay, some additional paprika, some garlic powder, and then I took a lemon and squeezed a lemon all in it, and then breaded it. And then we just did a light pan fry, like 4 to 5 minutes on each side. It was divine. So we pulled out a ground venison. That'll go into our meatloaf. We're gonna run to the store and grab some ground pork because we're all out. And Todd some breakfast sausage. And because we have no more breakfast sausage from our pigs, no more ground pork. Well, we didn't actually get ground pork the last time we had our pigs harvested. And oh, the other meal was pork chops. So we're getting, still have a decent supply of pork chops. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 8 pounds of bacon left. So sad. So I can stretch that pretty good, in that we don't eat bacon that often. So once a month maybe we'll have bacon, and I can make that then last 8 months. So that gets me to July of next year, but our pigs won't go to processing till October. So kind of tricky. All right, I think we're good on meals. Spinach pie, tilapia. I'll probably save the spinach pie for the weekend. And then the kids are coming over Sunday for family dinner day. I don't know what we're doing yet. Now Mondays, like I said, is kitchen really reset day. And for me, what does that mean? Wash down the appliances, clean out the fridge, clean the stovetop, do the pantry, clean up. Because a lot of times, even in this pantry up here, I'll have things not where they belong. And clean the sink. And then today, I'll probably wash the windows on the doors. That's not every week, but they're kind of handprinty from the grandkids. I'm going to turn on my music. You guys listen to whatever you feel like listening to, or whatever Todd puts with the video, and I'm going to get to cleaning. before I clean this counter. I showed you guys the ornaments I was making last week. I don't know if they'll show up because they're not done. Look at that one. Oh, little footprint. So I had my grandson over. I watch him twice a week, and I have either a handprint or a footprint from all the grandkids hanging on my Christmas tree. So I made a couple for me and then a couple for his mom. And that's my little craft for the week. I have to paint it, shellac it, sand it, all that fun stuff. Oh, somebody asked to see how the ornaments turned out last week. Let me run grab them. I think they turned out adorable, but of course I just love crafting. So here's a sweet one. We have just like little gold detail around the edge. Some little red snowflakes on the back, the little bow. Oh, so cute. This one is very pretty. It's a heart, some little details. Gold and a big Christmas tree on the back. I really like how the baking soda clay recipe dried just so smooth. This one's beautiful. And it has a kind of red Christmas tree on the back. Oh, whoa, don't break it. That didn't tie very well. And this is the final one. I don't know if you can tell, it's like the initial of I. So cute. But yes, Mod Podging your salt dough ornaments will definitely help with the smoothness, but they'll never be as smooth as like a real clay. But I'm almost done cleaning it. I just have this island to do and clean out the fridge. And then I have to run my errands. So that's a Monday chore, is running the errands that need to be run. I have a package that needs to be returned. Just a couple little things to grab at Aldi. And then we'll be home. And this was the last of my basket broke. The last of the pepper harvest before the big freeze. And some of them are a little less than desirable, but I'm gonna pop those in the freezer. I should have taken those down earlier. So while I'm cleaning this island, tell me, what are you guys making homemade this year for Christmas? I haven't really settled on exactly what I'm doing. I think for sure like the pear honey is like a definite, but I don't know what else I want to do with it. So whether it's, you know, homemade soap, which I have some to give away, or if it's something baked goodies, maybe some deer, I don't know. Because who we usually, like the primary people are our parents. And that'll get like the homemade things. I should say the pantry things. And then we give to the neighbors. And then like my girlfriends. So I'm trying to think what I can do. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Maybe you guys will give me inspiration. All right. Oh, I have to clean the sink. Ugh. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so blessed to have the sink to clean, right? Thank you, thank you. Okay. So my hack for homemade scrubber, whether it's toilets, showers, tile, stainless steel, baking soda, and any kind of dish detergent. And you could sprinkle in some lemon, like lemon extract, lemon essential oil, if you wanted any kind of extra degreaser, cutter. And I swear by it. It'll get things shiny, spotless.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love. Lonesome love. Folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh cut grass.
This is the part of my schedule where I get to rest after doing my work in the morning, and it's usually like an hour before lunchtime. I try to have like my big chores done, so then I can sit down and think about what the rest of the day looks like. And today I need to, like I said, run errands, but I was just like thinking like I really don't need much. The only groceries I want to get is cottage cheese, yogurt, a can of cream corn, and there's something else. Oh, parchment paper. But I've been pulling ahead Thanksgiving cooking, and I shared a video on that. And the upcoming recipes I need to make are my Aunt Barbara's cranberry relish, and I could make the praline sauce too for the pumpkin pie, and the sweet potato casserole, which was my mom's recipe. So I have my list on my phone. So my cranberry relish, I don't know if you'd consider it more like a chutney. Oh, by the way, we're sitting in the the beginnings of the start of the redesign of the dining room. I got this sofa, so comfortable, $100. Oh my gosh, and it's Smith Brothers, I think is the name, like a really high quality couch. I had to drive an hour for it down in Ohio, but I loved it. Okay, and so it's, yeah, I started to say, I don't know if you'd consider it more like a chutney, but it's like cranberries, chopped apple, oranges that are like kind of pulsed and really blended, pineapple, and pecans and sugar. So I need the oranges, the apple, and the pineapple. Okay, and the cranberries, of course. And then I will can the extra. It makes a lot, and only me and a couple other people like it. But I'll can it, and it's just wonderful to have on the pantry shelves, the extra. So then for the sweet potato casserole, I got the sweet potatoes. I should just go ahead and get another thing of butter. I know I have 2 more down in the freezer, but it's the holidays, so just stay up on that. I need evaporated milk. I don't have any. And that's it that I need for that recipe. And it's the casserole that could basically be dessert. It's got the, brown sugar and nut topping on it. It's heavenly. I don't do marshmallows. I am not a marshmallow person in general, but it's good enough on its own. It doesn't need marshmallows. So I'll share those recipes with you soon. And for the praline sauce, if I do that, because that'll keep for a good while, I'd need half and half. That's the only thing I need for that. Back from Aldi, and I returned my items that I needed to return. And I should learn my lesson. It was lunchtime when I left, and I didn't eat before I went. So usually something will scream out at me like, oh, you should buy me. This looks yummy. But otherwise, we stuck to our list really well. So we got our apples, our oranges, our cranberries, and they didn't have like regular navel oranges, so I just had to go with the mandarins, and our crushed pineapple for the cranberry relish. Of course, I don't need all of the apples and the oranges for the cranberry relish, but the kids will eat them. We have another thing of butter, just because we'll use it. A can of cream corn, because we never have it in the house. It's nice to have a can when you want to do something with it. Our half and half, our evaporated milk, parchment paper, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tortilla chips. That's the basics. What I got that wasn't on the list was I got 3 cans of chilies, 2 packages of these yummy, mild Italian style meatballs. That's a nice, quick meal. And 2 candles. I know some of you are so anti-candle, and I get it. I totally appreciate it. Because last week even we were out of candles, and I just made a simmer pot on the stove to fragrance the house. And that is so healthy and whole, and that's all you need. And we have kerosene lamps that if all I need is a flicker of a flame, I've got that covered. But they smell so yummy. And it's Christmas time. Winter balsam and cranberry. Holiday cranberry. So suffer for a little bit with a couple fake candles. All right, if you're interested in doing a simmer pot though, so much healthier for you, and you probably have everything to do it in your house. I just used my little cast iron pot, and I threw in some apples, some cinnamon sticks, some cloves, and I think that's all I did. And you literally put it on simmer, and then as the water heats up, it releases those wonderful fragrances. Now, you could do oranges, cranberries. You could do anything that you wanted to do. Some nutmeg, whatever flavor you want emitting through your house this holiday season. Definitely a healthier option than buying the candles. So I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me Monday. The only other task on my list today is to make our flatbread. We really enjoyed that. Todd almost ate the entire, and I helped, the entire container of garlic hummus. Now we have some kind of spicy hummus in there to eat. And a sweet treat. So last week I made the whole wheat muffins, and they turned out amazing. And I don't know what I want to do. I saw a recipe for a whole wheat donut, but I don't know how that would store well in my cookie jar. The muffins stored really well all week in the cookie jar. So I look for things like that, because we'll have one a day or something. If you guys have an idea for a whole wheat, freshly grained meal, freshly grained flour, dessert style, leave it in the comments, because I'm always looking for new ideas. All right, I'll see you on the next video. I think we'll be making the sweet potato casserole for Thanksgiving and popping it in the freezer so it's ready to go. I'm gonna go throw these in the freezer, and I'll see you guys back. Bye guys.